Hello, welcome to the fifth session. In this session, we will review the rec command along with some more script logic commands. So before into going in details, let's understand the scenario. The scenario is I have created the report. Let's see that. Go to the edit. So here in the accounts, I have three accounts PL 3, 10, 20 and 30 with base level. In the time, we have selected April, May, June 2016. Okay, so we have this report. The idea is assume we insert the value 100 for April 2016, and let's assume we have here 400, 500, 600. The idea is this 100 is added to each value of May 2016 with PL 310, PL 320, PL 330 and stored with June 2016, like in this way, like 100 plus 400 should be 500 should be here, 600 should be here, and this 600 this 100 should be added with this 600, so here it should be 700. But I don't want to, like, because here we have the actual values, so I will insert 100 for April in account PL 310 and 400, 500, 600 as shown. This 100 is added to each value, like with 400, 500 and 600, and the result, these values should not be here. These values should be inserted with the plan. So let's go there and then refresh. Let's see what we have. At the moment we don't have any value, but we want, like here we have, here we need to have those values. Let's go back. Store here 100, here 400, 500 and 600. So we able to understand the requirement. The requirement is 100 should be added with 400 and this number should be with plan June 2016. This 100 plus 500, this should be with June 2016 but with plan, not with actual. And next 100 plus this 600, the value should be written with June 2016 for account PL 330 but with plan. So that's the requirement. I hope I was able to explain it. Now let's go to the script logic and write a code to accomplish this. I have already logged in with the business planning and consolidation, and we are in the administration screen. Excuse me. Now go to the logic script, click here. As we know, like the script logic is model based. Go to the planning model, so default. Okay, let's minimize it. Okay, so in this we need to restrict the scope, like the value, the account PL 3 and 310 should be only red. Number one. Number two, we want to read the values for April 2016 and May 2016. The command to restrict the scope is star x dim member set. Okay. Account equals to PL 310. So that's the one requirement. The other requirement is star xdim member set time equals to 2016.04 2016.05. Okay, so we restricted the scope. Now let's write the loop now. When account is as we already mentioned in the scope, like we just have a one value in the scope. So when I say like when account is, the condition is star, so I'm taking all the values. Okay, just write and when, so we don't mess it. Okay, that's one thing. Let's press it. What else I need? I need to loop in the time as well. So let's write another loop. When time is 2016.04. So I'm going to restrict, like in these loops, I'm just going to read just one account, which is PL 310, and just one time with one period, because I just want to read one value, which is this 100 thing. I just want to have this value 100, like which is against PL 310 and for April 2016. So that's something I want to restrict. Okay. Star and when. Okay, let's see. Okay, what we did, so this code is just reading, or it's just looping in just one account, reading one account which is PL 310 with just one time period. This is April 2016. The value will be just 100. Okay, so what we need to have, so we read this 100 value by this code. Now I have to add this 100 with 400, and then this value should be added with 500, and this 100 should be added with 600. So I have to loop 3 times. So how I can do that, there is another construct which is for. And in this for, we can put some variable. Let's name it PL equals to, now let's add the account PL 310, PL 320, PL 330. So it means like PL 310 20, this PL with the percentage signs, this is the variable, and it stores the values PL 3 10 20 and 30. So when we put this in a for loop, so in this iteration the first value PL 310 will be with this variable PL. In the next iteration, the PL 320 will be in the variable PL, and so on and so forth. Okay, so to enclose this for loop, we need to write this next. Okay, so let's see what it's doing. Okay, so what I need to do, if I start from the reading, the scope is with the PL 300 in time, the time we can scope is April and May, and the account is every, but in the scope it's just one account PL 310. Now in the when we are putting the condition, like we going to read the value for April only. So what we going to do in the for loop? So the value is PL 310 is stored in the variable PL in the first iteration. So let's write the rec command now. Rec expression equals to percentage value. So this value means the value which is read in fulfilling the scope and with the conditions in is. So here if we look into the code, that in this the value will be 100, because the account is PL 310 and the time is April. So there is just one value which is 100. So this value is stored, and what I need to do, I need to add this value 100 with plus plus account dot so in the first iteration the value will be PL 310, but I want to read this value with time zero 5, because I want to read this 100. This 100 should be added with 400. And why I'm saying 400? Because the value PL contains PL 310 and the time should be May. So that, okay, so this is the tuple, so it will give me the desired value. And where I want to store this value, I want to store this value to account equals to, now I want to store this value with account PL 310, and I know like this value is stored in PL variable. Let me give you some visibility. Okay, so this value will be stored in this account and the time should be 2016.06, and we want the category should be equals to plan. Let's maximize it. Okay, so let's look into the code again, and we need to close with the bracket. So let's look into the code again. So here in this session we came to know the new commands like xdim member set, which is used to limit the scope. So the scope is account is PL 310, the time is April and May, and in the first when we have the account and we're going to read all the accounts. So how many accounts will be read? So just one, because we scoped PL 310. And then in the time we limit the time with April, because we just need to read that 100 value. We just need to read this 100 value. This is PL 310 April. Okay, and then we need to for June we need to add with PL 310 the value 100, and then the value of May plus 100, the value of May plus 100 with different accounts. So that's something we need to do. Let's try to validate it. Let's try to beautify it. Validate. So unknown dimension, time, maybe this is the space problem. Let's validate again. So it's okay. Save it. Okay, go to the sheet. See the account code again. So what we going to do, the account is PL 310, time is April, so this is 100. So this value will remain 100 as we limited the scope. And what we did, we added this 100 with my values with different accounts, and how the different accounts are coming, we put that in a for loop. So this for loop, in the first iteration account will be 310, next 320, and next 330. So different values will be read, and then these values will be stored in June with time June and category plan. So we validated the code. Now let's try to save the data, and then we will see what happened. Yes. Okay. So what we expecting? We expecting like here we see the value 400 plus 100, 500 and 600 and then 700. But these values should be stored with plan. So let's go to the plan and then see. Refresh. Yeah, we've achieved it. Yeah, that's great. So thanks for watching. We will continue with the rec command along with new commands as well. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you.